building is amped for this matchup tonight. Hi, welcome to EA Sports. I'm James Cebulski. It is time to drop the puck. Lot of bounce on both blue lines here, and we are about set to drop the puck here at center. And here we go. The puck is dropped, and we are underway. Unleashes a cannon! Ref blows the whistle as the puck's covered up. Lots of hockey left to be played in this period. The game is still scoreless. The 99ers start with the puck in their own end. Sends the pass over. Graz gains the zone and on the attack. Ljubljana's got possession of the puck. Now he takes it over the line. Takes a shot. They score! And a quick goal here in the first by the road team has changed the momentum quickly.
Well, yeah, quick goal, quick strike, and that's exactly what you want to do when you're on the road. You want to set the tone early. You want to take the life out of the fans. Well, this is just a perfect screen. The goaltender can't find the puck because the screen is looking back and finding a way to take away his eyes. Does a great job, and the puck goes in.
Ljubljana's aggressive start has resulted in the game's first goal. Look at this one, Cheryl.
Yeah, and it's impressive, the entire start by this team. They knew that they had to come into this barn and be ready to play, because when you're the away team, not only are you the underdog, but you need to take advantage when you get it. And execution, that's the name of the game. That's why they get the first goal.
And he takes the dish. Here's a pass in front. And he shuts down a great scoring chance there. And down he goes as the puck goes free. Keeps possession. Both sides mixed up for that battle for the puck along the wall. Ljubljana's got it in their own zone. Takes it across the blue line. Shot! Denied by the goaltender. Goaltender covers it up, and we'll get a reset here. Ljubljana's got it in the offensive zone. Scores! And they strike pay dirt once again.
Yeah, they do. And their opponents down on their heels are deflated. They got to find a way to continue with the pressure, be relentless, and try and get another one. Well, this is a play it looks like they worked on practice. You get the win, and then the quick release shot buries it home.
More than half the period left to play. Ljubljana's got a 2-goal lead. They'd love to build on it. And they've got the puck after that neutral zone faceoff. Ref's arms in the air. We got a penalty coming up. Takes the puck. Long jam in front. That's broken up. Whistle blown, stopping the play.
Oh, the quintessential elbow, trying to get away with it, trying to add some spicy mustard to it. You're going to get the call. Officials there, march your way to the box.
Man advantage unit is set.
An opportunity on their first power play of the game, James. And this is an opportunity to look at the coverage as well. See how they're playing it, whether they're going to be aggressive or sit back.
Knocked off the puck. Graz gains possession shorthanded. Looks like we got a delayed tripping penalty coming up here. Delayed penalty, goaltenders at the bench. They've got the extra attacker out there. And here comes the judgment from the official.
Well, it's pretty obvious that it's a 2-minute minor, but he certainly didn't like it, James. He's going to contest it, but guess what? The official ain't listening.
A little 4-on-4 hockey as both teams step inside the face-off circle.
4-on-4 can be pretty confusing when it comes to coverage. You know that your defense have the forwards, but the forwards have to be able to contain the D as well. So it's complete defense out there.
Horak's going to keep and hang on for the whistle and just slow it down a little bit here.
As a goaltender, you always have to be mentally focused and ready to make a save, James. He hasn't been busy this period, but they're in the lead, so it's a safe play. He elects to hold on.
Puck is dropped and he wins the draw here in the defensive zone. Ljubljana's looking to break out. Looking to make something happen along the boards. And that's poked away. And as he skates back out onto the ice, it's a brief power play. They'll have to go to work here. Handles the puck. Turns it aside.
Well, the shooter's in a coveted spot on the ice, right in the middle of it with a good look, and he makes an incredible save by getting square to the puck and turning it aside.
The 99ers fire blanks on the power play. We're back to even strength here.
Well, the power play had a ton of ozone possession time, but it was all perimeter. They didn't find ways to move the coverage. It was easy as a PK to just stand in that box formation and not move. You had to find ways to create some motion and pull the coverage outside the dots.
Graz looks to break out in their own end. Carries it across the line. And he's pulled over to the ice and loses the puck. Along the wing up the neutral zone. Good read with the stick to break that up. Ljubljana's got the puck along the boards. Oh, great read on the play.
The 99ers have been stealing pucks all game, and when you intercept passes and you find ways to get your sticks in lanes, you typically find a way to possess the puck, but they've got to open it up here. This game's awfully tight.
Takes a shot, and the goaltender comes up with a piece of it to keep it out of the net. Graz gets the puck near the boards. Takes the pass. Graz on the attack. Puck is frozen and we'll get a face-off. More than half the period has expired. Ljubljana's got some breathing room as they lead it 2-0. Slides in off the wing after the centerman tied him up. And they keep the pressure on. And they continue to fight for that puck along the wall. Ljubljana's got a hold of the puck. Through the neutral zone and along the boards. Here they come. Here we go. Puck's in deep. The 99ers will play it from the defensive zone. Graz plays it along the wing. Quick snap. Oh, denies him with the paddle save.
That's a great save, but the goaltender had to get out to the top of his crease, take away all the ice, and make himself as big as possible.
The 99ers move the puck in the defensive zone. Through the open ice, they're picking up steam. No quarter given here as they battle for the loose puck along the boards. Makes a move in front. Oh, steals a goal as he flashes the glove with the stop. Ljubljana's got the puck against the boards. Takes the feed. The 99ers move it in. Back at the point, they set it up. Oh, he just got enough of that to keep it out.
It always amazes.
Puts it off the outside of the frame.
The 99ers are working hard to get back in this game. They wire one off the post, but they're generating offense. The coach, the staff, the entire team needs to stay confident here. They're generating the looks. They just have to find a way to execute.
Here's a blast. Denies him. He got all of it. Well, that brings an end to period number 1. Still lots more action to go. Both teams will recharge and be back with more on-ice action in the second in no time.
Hey fans, time for our parachute drop. If you'd like to join our Insiders Club here tonight, you can get exclusive media-only access to upcoming press conferences, practices, or even a locker room tour. Membership is free, so what are you waiting for? Join our Insiders Club today.
Well, let's see what period 2 has in store for us as they are about to drop the puck. The second stanza is underway as the puck is dropped. Let's go. Well, Cheryl, how do you sum this one up through the first 20 minutes?
Horak's been fantastic in the game so far, James. I mean, he's the only reason his team is still in it.
Good fight for the puck along the boards. All alone! Oh, denies him on the play!
great play by the tender to anticipate and get across to make that save.
Back to the blue line. Takes a wrist shot. How did he stop that one?
What a save from point-blank range. I mean, he's in fabulous position, square to the shooter in the slot, and he makes the glove hand save.
Still plenty of time left in this frame. 2-0 is where we sit. And they take possession after the defensive zone faceoff. Ljubljana's got it in their own zone. With possession along the wall. Quick shot! Nice save from point-blank range. Grabs the puck. The 99ers have it now. Slides it back to the blue line. Gets a glove on it to make the save.
Goaltender spends so much time doing tracking exercises, and it's utilized right here as he knows where this puck is coming from, and he makes the save.
Both teams gliding into position, and the official set to drop the puck. And as the puck is dropped, they win the draw here inside the defensive zone. Takes the feed. And reads the play perfectly and picks off the pass. The 99ers carry it along the wall. Here's a chance. Blocked in traffic. And he takes the pass. Ljubljana's got it across the line. Shot! Gets a piece of it to make the save.
Great positioning by the goaltender to redirect it to the corner, getting it out of danger.
And the puck skips out of the zone. They'll have to regroup. Ljubljana's looking to break out. Handles the pass. Sends it in front. Oh, he comes up with a stop. The 99ers will play it in their own end. Gaining steam here on the attack. Huge steal in his own end. Along the half wall with the puck. Here's a shot. Glove save.
That's an incredible save, James. I mean, he's got presence in his crease, and he's also got a great glove hand, and he shows it right there with that save.
Getting closer to the halfway point of this frame, and it's a 2-0 hockey game. Grabs the puck. Takes that pass back at the point. Nice stick save by the goaltender, who got a piece of that one to swat it away with the twin. And look at this. All sorts of pressure here building. There's a hit right there. Graz has the puck. Through center. Ljubljana's got a hold of it along the wall. Here they come up along the wing. Centering feed. And he denies that great opportunity there. And he takes a shot. Stones him with the blocker. Knocks the puck loose after a solid hit. Graz jumps into the offensive end and goes on the attack. Centering feed. And that's stopped.
I really want to look at this last save again, James, because this is about taking it to the next level. When you have this level of competitiveness, athleticism, and desperation and urgency in your game, you know that goaltending coaches, they can't just teach this. This is instinctual, and this is what winners are made of.
Ljubljana's been rewarded for their high activity in the offensive zone with lots of shots, and they lead it here in the second. That's a smart read with the two centermen tied up. Ljubljana's on the attack. Shot! Denies him in front.
This is a dialed-in goaltender, very aware, knows where the shooter is in that low slot, and makes the save.
More than half the frame has been played here, and it's a comfortable 2-0 lead we're looking at right now. Ljubljana's won the faceoff. Here's a shot. Oh, I thought he was going to be beaten, and he somehow got a piece of that. Turn that chance aside. Here they come down the right side and on the attack. Quick shot. Big stop by the goaltender right in front.
A timely save is everything to your team, and this goaltender, he bails his team out.
Sets it in front. Oh, they couldn't complete that. Just a little too much contact and couldn't hang on to the puck. Schwartz gains the zone. Graz looks to attack. A little bump and grind, but still hangs on to the puck. Sends a pass over. Big save in front.
This shot's coming from the middle of the ice, and it has some heat on it, but he's ready and waiting for it. He's to position, and he makes the save.
Graz takes hold of the puck. Stones him in front.
Now the shooter's going to run out of real estate because he does a great job of getting out of top of the crease and taking away all the room. When you make yourself as big as possible, there's less holes in the net.
Just here in the late stages of this frame, 2-0 is the score. Graz takes possession after that offensive zone faceoff. Takes the feed at the point, and now he moves it quickly to Bauer. Ljubljana's got the puck in the defensive end. And nearing the final minute of the second, dumps it in. Ljubljana's got the puck. Through the neutral zone, moving the puck along the side. The 99ers have it from their own end.
Fire it! Fire it!
Moves the puck. And the traffic jam in front blocks the shot. There's the horn. 2 periods down. A third period to go. Stick around and join us for the drama next.
Hey fans, we'd like to draw your attention to the Spark Barley Arena where we'll welcome all of our minor hockey kids here in attendance tonight.
Ljubljana's won the opening draw, and they've got the power play to work with. He grabs the puck here at the point. Here's a shot, and there's a glove save on the play. Just moments away from the resumption of this power play. They're ready to drop the puck here for this faceoff. The 99ers win the draw here in their own end. Trying to clear. And they take care of business on the play. And they'll battle for that loose puck along the boards. Handles it along the blue line. Stopped by the goaltender, getting a piece of that one.
I love the way that he battles and competes for this puck, James. I mean, he loses it for a second, then he finds it, and he makes the save.
Through center along the wing. From the point, looks to make something happen. Here's a shot. Fearless, totally fearless on the block. Gets it out of his own end. Nice speed at center, moves up ahead now. Slides the puck over. And he makes the stop with the glove.
A player should never be left alone in the slot, but man, is the goaltender to task here. Gets out in front of it and makes the save.
Another big face-off looming as this power play rolls on here tonight. Ljubljana's won the draw and they'll go to work. Scores! Off the post and in!
Well, that's a real sneaky one that fooled the goaltender, James. Not much room available, but that one, perfectly executed. This power play goal is a result of the face-off. I mean, winning possession right away, knowing exactly where that puck is going to go, reading the coverage perfectly for that goal.
Ljubljana's treated this game like the ice has been tilted all night long. It's now 3-0 here early in this third.
No, they're definitely skiing downhill in the offensive zone, James, because they're getting the majority of shots on net. They're creating, and they're finding a way to cash in on their opportunities.
Puts it on net, and a huge stop by the goaltender at point-blank range.
Well, this is an incredible save, James. It's anticipation as well. Recognize that the shooter is in the low slot, getting in front of it and making the save.
And it banks off a stick in traffic. Here's a shot. That goes off the mask.
Well, that's the type of save they say use everything to get in front of it, James. That jolts off the mask. Maybe a little dizzy after that one.
Ljubljana's offense has been a thing to watch tonight as they lead it big time here early in the third. And they take possession off the draw here in their own end. Pokes the puck away. The 99ers pick up steam and are on the attack. Centering feed! And he shuts down a great scoring chance there. Into the offensive end now. Moves it to the middle. Off a stick and they can't complete the play. The 99ers played along the boards. Oh, he saved it! What a stop!
Well, that's desperation at its finest to be able to get to that puck and sending a clear message to this team that he's behind them. He's going to be the foundation tonight.
Stopped by the goaltender. Here's an opportunity in front of the net. Oh, another great save right there. Stars! And a little sign of life here on the ice as they try to get back into it.
Yeah, a little bit of a momentum swing right here. And now they've got to layer it, which means they've got to have that next shift where they attack and have the mindset to drive the net.
Let's see if it's sustainable now.
Love this goal, James. It's effort and skill all wrapped into one. He's stumbling. It almost looks like he's going to fall. But he uses that core athletic ability to hold on, find the puck, and get a shot off. That shot fools the goaltender. He's on the board.
The 99ers haven't had a lot of things go their way tonight, but they finally got a positive here in the third.
They're going to have to outnumber their opponent if they want to claw back from this 2-goal deficit. They're running out of runway. They're going to find a way to get some chances.
Here he is in close! And that caroms off a body in traffic. Still lots of time left here in this frame. Graz is still down by 2 goals. Offense's own face-off, and he wins the draw. Shot deflected. Nice reflex by the goaltender to get his glove on that one.
Horak's had a solid night between the pipes, James. I mean, he's done everything he could to stop the puck, as indicated by his save percentage, but his team has also been really strong. Got the confidence of their netminder, and they've created a ton of opportunities.
The 99ers cross the line and gain the zone. Here he is with the backhander, and that doesn't reach the net. Moves the puck along the half wall. Can't keep a hold of it after that hit. Pass back to the point. Long reach breaks up the momentum. Denies the shooter on that play. Moves it in front, and that doesn't connect. Ljubljana's got it in their own zone. On the attack along the boards. Brings the puck into the offensive end now. Ljubljana's looking to break out of their own end. Takes control of the puck. From the left wing, takes the feed. Graz has it near the wall. The 99ers play it along the wing. Oh, he made the save! How did he stop it?
I have no idea, James. I mean, he was down and out, but profound athleticism and desperation got him back in to make it.
Coughs it up on the play. From his own end, he picks up the puck. The 99ers take possession in the defensive end. Good battle along the boards for the puck. And he takes the feed. He scores! Jumps all over his rebound and puts it in.
Well, this is frustrating for the goaltender who gets beat down low, and it's all because of a defensive zone turnover. He can't get set to position, and he opens up the bottom half of the net.
Ljubljana's added yet another one here to the total tonight. What a performance.
Yeah, they've had the puck on their stick for a majority of this game. You know the coaching staff is going to be impressed. Hey, maybe they'll get the day off tomorrow.
Puts it on net, and he makes the save. Great pressure with the stick. And a delayed penalty coming up as he got tripped up. Gets the full use of his stick on the poke check. Let's see what the officials say.
These are typically easy calls for officials to make as the opponent goes falling to the ice at the hands of your stick. Tough one to take.
The 99ers once again send out their power play unit.
Power plays, more time on the ice, the ability to get that puck moving. These players know exactly what they're doing. They
coming up here.
I always hated to play in these games. You just came out flat and nothing you did made it better. Now they got to kill off a penalty when they're getting blown out. Real tough game.
Well, things open up for both sides a little bit here with some 4-on-4 action.
A few ways to play a 4-on-4. You can sit back or you can be very aggressive on the puck. But you have to make sure that you're aware as well. There's more ice out there for your opponent too.
And we'll get the whistle after the goaltender hangs on. Ljubljana's coaches have to be pleased with what they've seen tonight. No shortage of scoring opportunities and no shortage of goals. And they win the face-off and set up to go in the attack. Rejected by the blocker.
That's a fantastic save by the goaltender, but his team has to do a better job of protecting the middle of the ice. Those high-danger scoring chances eventually go in.
Trying to get back on the attack now. Graz has it in the defensive end. Ahead of steam now towards the front. Ljubljana's got a brief window on the power play with their penalty expired.
With a hefty lead, the team looks comfortable, and certainly that power play did. Yes, they didn't execute. It didn't seem to have the urgency that they had earlier in the game.
Graz with possession in their own zone. Fires it on net. Denies him on the slapper. Gets a hold of the puck here in his own end. From the left side, they enter the attacking zone. Can't stay on his feet after that hit. Shot! Oh, stops him with a glove. Great reflexes there. Ljubljana's been putting lots of pucks on net all night long, and they continue to lead late in this third period. And they'll start with possession. Split feed. Grabs the puck. Feed to the middle. He scores! What a goal!
I think he makes a really good read here, James. He anticipates the play well and gets himself square to the shooter, but unfortunately, this one hits him and he seems to be a little leaky because it finds its way to the back of the net.
Play set to resume with the face-off ready to go. Ljubljana's come up with possession after that neutral zone draw. Looks to set up at the point now. Snapper from the slot. And it doesn't reach the net because it goes off a stick. And that's deflected off someone in front. There it is. Final horn sounds. We are all over here with this one. And you can chalk up another victory for a team that is playing with a lot of confidence right now.
I mean, they've got a winning streak going, and anytime you have something like that going, just feel like you're going to win when you step onto the ice and you're confident, you got swagger, and everything seems to be clicking. Gotta love, and you gotta really embrace when it feels like that.
Well, on behalf of Cheryl Pounder, my broadcast partner, my name is James Cybulski. Thank you so much for joining us. A fun night of hockey tonight, and we look forward to bringing you more action soon. See ya.